Hey, what's going on again, everybody? John here with Knight and Shining Armor Paint Correction, Ceramic Coatings, and Detailing. As you can see as you look at this all-terrain tire here, the top part of this scorpion lettering, this is my personal truck. I brushed it up against a very narrow roadway in behind our local craft beer store because they were super busy, and I always hate taking my truck back there because let's be honest, the truck is a little bit large, it's very narrow, it's a little bit of a cluster back there, but I digress. We've gone ahead and washed the wheels with Vonix Delete tire cleaner. And as you can see here, I'm taking a red Scotch-Brite that's trimmed down to about a square inch and just roughing up the existing white lettering here. Since we are going to use an oil-based paint pen, we wanted to scuff that up and give it something to adhere to. We're going to take a panel prep. As you could see here, it was Fireball Reborn. Fireball Reborn is probably one of the strongest panel preps we have ever used. It's got ethanol in it, so it's really going to remove any dirt or muck or browning that a quick round of Vonix Delete may not have gotten. And we have a Sharpie oil-based white paint marker here. There's no frills about how you do this repair. It's about doing it right and making it about as virtually as invisible of a repair as you possibly can. And perfect would be absolutely unbelievable by hand. And you're probably never going to get perfection while doing this by hand. But anything is better, unless it's sloppy work, of course, and looks like crap. But anything is better than scuffed up, outlined white lettering, in my opinion. It drives the OCD in me nuts. So as I thought about doing this, I thought it would be a good way to showcase a video of how we would do it here in our shop, in our environment. And if any of you out there have a better way to do this, or know of a better method, or know of something that lasts longer than what we're doing here, please leave it in the comments below. This is fairly new technology in order to be able to do this. 15, 20 years ago, you were just stuck with scuffed up lettering on tires. I have this section of the video sped up in double time to keep it below 10 minutes. I believe the actual time before I sped up this clip was well over 13 minutes. And I wanted to keep this short, simple, sweet, and yet to the point. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but I am actually using the edge or the side of this paint marker and using the rim as something to base my hand up against as a guide, so my hand is just not moving around. This is very slow, tedious work. We're not trying to fill in the letters, but we are trying to reincorporate the outlined white lettering. And it's probably going to take 2 or 3 coats, especially that scorpion there at the beginning. I am almost sure that's going to take 2 coats, if not 3. And as you can see, I'm using the end of my finger with latex gloves here, or nitro gloves. As you can see, I just oofed, trying to get my hand in position, and then I re-oofed my oof, for lack of a better way to put it. I just grabbed the old microfiber with a little bit of the Reborn on it, and it wiped the oil-based marker right off. But as you can see, I'm powering through this, just taking my time, trying to be methodical. and I just didn't quite think I had enough of the oil-based marker or paint marker on that end in Scorpion. Bring you in for a little bit more of a first-person view. As you can see, I don't like the way the Scorpion looks, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a second coat, and I'm going to go ahead and power through here and give the outlined white lettering a second coat as well. I don't know if I'm just old school or I'm just old, but I absolutely love outlined white lettering on my truck tires. I've had them both ways, with no lettering and with lettering, and the one time I didn't have the lettering, I hated the look of my truck. Maybe because I'm a product of the 80s. I love outlined white lettering on my truck tires. But hey, it comes down to personal preference. Powering right along with this second coat here. And as you can see here, the difference between the first coat and the second coat is night and day. So it's definitely going to take two. Yes, the paint marker is going to be a little bit whiter instead of like the cream colored lettering. But if you give it a couple weeks, you'll probably never really notice the difference. The white that you're applying here or I'm applying here will yellow up a little bit. And that's all we're looking to do, is just get rid of those scuffs and make it look as good as possible as when it was new, before the dumbass behind the wheel scuffed it up on the curb, which would be me. Make no qualms about that. Definitely 100% driver error. If you have any questions about this process or any questions about any of the videos we've put out, please don't hesitate to email me at info@KnightAutoPCD.com. You can call or text me here at the office at 440-340-8657. Looks pretty good here. And many of you have texted me. I've talked to people in Texas and California, and some people have messaged me on Facebook. I'm thinking about starting a Facebook group, which I may put in the next video. As you can see, even though we're upside down here, it looks pretty good. I am very happy with the results here. Once again, thank you everybody for watching and for everybody that has subscribed to our channel. I appreciate all of you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Please hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell. We will see everybody in the next video.